Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Can you open your camera, please? Can you turn on your camera? Okay. So last meeting we have a blue ocean discussion. So I do hope you can present it today. Is that okay? Are you ready to present? So I want one of you presenting the, okay, for each group, one representative will present. So we have group A. I put if you have submitted your group project, grouping for the project, so that's the name. So you will get the assignment of the name of the group. So group A, B, and C. So who get the group A? So please present it first. Group A is supposed to be Putu Lauterina, Jessica Melinda, Sanen, James Alexander.
Okay, sir, it's my group.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay, so those who has no, just sit in, no group, that's fine. Libby, I will just record. Libby, I put 0, no group. Please, you can present. Yes, Stephan is present. And who will present in your group?
Wait, sir, I'll find the sheet first, the Excel and video.
Okay. For group B, are you ready to present it first? Group B are Michael Anjaya, Raymond Gozali, Kevin Julian, Kimberly. Is that correct? So you can present first if you are more ready. The one that you discussed last meeting.
Okay, so our group will go first, yeah. One, would you please help me share screen?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so I will start the presentation for our group. Okay, so our idea is to create an application called JobSeek. So what this application is used for finding jobs. So it makes the candidates easier to find jobs and helps the company to find the appropriate candidates. So the problems that we want to solve here is the first one is the difficulties in finding jobs, and the second one is corporates find it difficult to hire any suitable employees, and the last one is the major problem is most emails were unnoticed by HR department because there are thousands or maybe hundreds of emails going to the HR, and not all of them were seen by the HR department. And the solutions that we want to give is to like we want to create people can seek jobs that relatively easier and corporations can find new opportunities in finding preferred candidates. And second, the text recognition will recognize the CV that's sent by the candidates and automatically suggest the suitable companies for the candidates. And the last one is the generated choices in finding job opportunities. And here we want to eliminate the uncontacted candidate by emails because it is not effective and cause many scam, right? Because there may be some fake emails and ask the candidates to pay some fees and administrative fees, something like that. And we want to reduce the paper CV by sending the CV digitally. So we want to reduce the usage of paper. And the last one is to eliminate the initial stage in finding the right employee. So here we want to eliminate the inappropriate candidates, like the one that only what did I say, only registered company but didn't meet the requirement. And what we want to increase here is the liquidity aspect and more companies. I mean the selection of the companies. So, and then last one is the convenience and accessibility of the app itself. And then the one thing that we want to decrease here is the security of our application, which is the leak of candidate personal data and leak of company sensitive data and inappropriate candidates. I think that's all for our ideas.
Okay, good. So just keep it, okay, and then after that we can discuss more. Okay, let's go to the group A or group C.
Okay, sir. I already opened mine.
Okay, send in, please.
Okay.
But there is no right or wrong in this case, so please go ahead.
Okay. So what we're gonna make is it's like the artificial intelligence gonna know what we're gonna wear for outfit of the day, like OOTD. Since sometimes it's hard to choose our outfit, right? We are confused what to wear. Maybe we already wear it once and then we put it in the laundry bag, but we don't know, or it's still washing in the laundry place and we still try to find it in the wardrobe. So that's why we want to make this. So the problem is it's hard to choose spontaneously as for us girls, right? If we want to go for a date or we're gonna go to evening tea, it
Okay.
time, and then maybe it's gonna rain, but we don't know, right? For the estimation of the weather, right? So we're just gonna choose anything, but after that, after that, that's rainy or it's really hot. We use the wrong outfit, and then after that, we can use outfit as our expectation. Sometimes we expected our expectation is I'm gonna use this and it will look good. Turns out we gain weight and it's look bad. And then the solution is consists of four. The create is we wanna determine based on the weather for the clothing, and then create algorithm to pick our clothes, and then maybe we can add our favorite colors, and then what we're gonna do, and then match it with the weather. And then for the laundry schedule, if it's already washing there, and then we can know. And then we can eliminate the change of buying the same clothes over and over again, and then eliminate misusing clothes. Example, it's not matched with the weather, simply as that. And then eliminate mislocation, as we thought it were in the wardrobe, turns out it's in the laundry. And then for increase, we increase practicality and then possibility of mismatch our outfit, so we can know a new style. And then variety of clothes, we can have summer, winter clothes, and other. And then we're gonna decrease time waste to select clothing, and then potential of being late to go to work since we're still choosing, and then potential of wearing unmatched outfit with the weather, things like that.
Okay. This sounds fun. Okay, cool. The next group.
I believe it's me.
Yeah, group C.
So here are the three
Nicholas.
problems that we had in mind. First is about coffee. So there are lots of different types of coffee, and we want people to find their right type of coffee. Second is we don't know where to go for the holiday. Sometimes we are confused with the choices that we have about where we want to go to holidays. Either it's the mountains or the beaches. So yeah, we want to help them find the perfect holiday spot for them. And the third is about more people not knowing about unhealthy lifestyle. So whether it leads to a lower lifespan or not. So the solutions are, first we want to create a quiz to classify the different types of coffee, since each coffee has different profile. So we want people to take a quiz, and then we can directly give them the right type of coffee. And then the second is similar to the coffee, but we change it to holiday. So we ask them based on their moods right now, where do they feel like they want to go, and then we can give them the spot, and then we can give them recommendations about the hotels or activities around that spot. And lastly is about the unhealthy lifestyle. So we want to forecast their life expectancy based on their way of living, based on their diet, based on their number of exercise, and more. So what we want to eliminate first is the confusion of which type of coffee fits the person's taste. So yeah, sometimes we're confused with what we want to buy for the coffee, and that's what we want to eliminate. And the second is for traveling. Sometimes we regret where we went, and that is what we want to eliminate. And lastly is we want to eliminate unhealthy lifestyle around us, since yeah, based on the data, the number of obese keeps on growing annually. And what we want to increase is first is accessibility for the coffee, and probably similar to the traveling one, we want to increase the efficiency in searching destinations. So yeah, pretty much similar for the first and second problem. And the third is we want to increase the awareness towards healthy lifestyle. Since the third one is awareness as well as a warning for a person who is not living a healthy lifestyle. So if their forecast is a low age, then it means they should be living a healthier lifestyle. So what we want to do first is first finding the right coffee might seem hard. We have to go to the coffee store and then do some trial and error. So we want to decrease the extra time and hassle to find the right coffee. Similar to traveling, sometimes it takes a long time to browse which is the perfect holiday spot, since we only get like 1 or 2 holidays each year. So we don't want people to find trouble finding the right holiday spot. And lastly is we want to decrease the number of people not knowing how to live a healthy lifestyle. So I guess that sums up our solution.
Yeah, interesting. Good. So let's continue with the next group. Okay. Ivan, you want to present? Can you open your camera?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Please wait. Uh, can you see my screen, sir?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, the topic we choose is the machine learning for AI. And then the problems that we discussed, for now we got 3. Actually, there were a lot of problems considering technology, especially machine learning and AI. The 3 problems that we chose was the fast variation occurs when we collect the data and cleanse it, and then the incomplete structural optimization every time we try to do the update, and of course bugs. The solution we discussed, for now we came up with 2. First is that to prepare ourselves with more than one possible solutions for every variations and bugs to reinforce the program for further possible new bugs and variation. Therefore, the system can run smoothly for a long time. And then to create a routine update for the mainframe programs to clean the unnecessary cache and bugs. The 2 things that we can eliminate, as I said just before, is the unnecessary cache to relieve the pressure from the mainframe, so it won't get hot easily, and the fatal errors that appears before and after the update.
Okay. What is your business?
The business would be to create an AI in trading, I guess.
Create AI in?
Trading, robot AI in trading.
Oh, okay. So,
But it's still in discussion.
okay. Okay. So probably you want to discuss further for the blue ocean to match with your business. Is it okay?
Sorry, sir, I can't hear you.
Can you discuss again with your group to create the blue ocean strategy for your business?
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
I think what you put here is not related at all with your business, is it? Or is it related?
It's related.
Related.
Yes.
I see. Okay. So is there any other groups? Hazel, are you going to join one of the group? Is Hazel here? This is not. Anyway. Okay, so in Blue Ocean, okay, I will share my screen. Blue Ocean strategy. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So in Blue Ocean strategy, you create a problem and solution, right? So, and then in the solution is something that you want to create or something that you want to eliminate. Okay, at the bottom, you said something that you want to increase or decrease. Okay, once you make it, okay, you focus only on the top 3 of each color of the block. Now, okay, now after this, I'll give you time to discuss with your group, or you will do it at home. Outside of the class is up to you. Okay, first is this. Among your list of solution, okay, think about it. Which item you can actually control? Okay, among your list of solution, which item you can control? If you cannot control it, for example, external factor, then you can remove that item. Okay. Second, among your list of solution that you can control, okay, which item is actually actionable? Okay. So you remove the item that only suggestion or only you can influence. Okay, or you can change the wording to make it actionable. It's doable for your group project. Okay, it's only suggestion, you remove. Okay. Third, think about the time duration of your action plan. Okay, if it is short term, medium term, or long term. Okay, so I put it short term is weeks to months. Okay. And then medium term is like 1 year, 2 years, and then long term is larger than 2 years. Okay, so which one you want to focus? Because this is a group project, you're supposed to finish it within a few months, right? Within this semester. So let's focus on short term, and you remove item that you don't want to focus. For example, if it's medium term or long term, remove those items. And then show what is the list that you have right now. After you remove the thing that you are not, the thing that not actionable, right? The thing that is medium term or long term, or the thing that you cannot control. Once you make the actionable plan that you can decide to focus, okay, then try to write down 1 or 2 ways on how you will measure your success in your group, okay? So you will do the measurement before and after the plan. That means you have 2 measurements of the success. Right now, what is your condition? And then what is your criteria that you are successful in your plan? Is it okay? Can you do it?
Okay.
Is it clear or unclear? So I will discuss short about what is brainstorming. Okay, and after that, I will discuss about the business canvas. Did you learn about business canvas in other courses or somewhere else?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you will do the business canvas for your group project. Okay. So some of your ideas is very excellent. The question is whether you can actually make money out of this, right? It's a business, correct? Okay. Okay. Let me go to the slide about brainstorming. Okay, this is the slide about brainstorming. Okay, so this is just brief. Brainstorming is creative problem solving. You probably have heard a lot of things. Okay, so when we say problems, okay, it's the difference between our desire and reality, right? the desire is you have plenty of time, in reality, you have only limited time. Ideally, you have a lot of money, but in reality, you have limited money. Ideally, you don't want to have any disturbance, but in reality, change is always there, right? So, suppose you have an Aladdin lamp. You know the story of Aladdin, right? There's a genie. Okay, when you rub the lamp, okay, the genie will grant you 3 wishes. Then you said, okay, choose wisely. What is your 3 wishes? But in reality is your brain, your own brain is actually your genie. Okay, it is real and it can give you more than just 3 wishes. Okay, the only thing you need to do is to rub and clean your lamp to call the genie. It is your own brain. Okay, so the question is knowing your lamp, how to rub your lamp, and how to fill the oil in your lamp. Right? This is an analogy. So there are 2 types of problem solving. One is called analytical. So you use mathematical model, computer simulation, statistic, okay, computer programming, and so on. Another way of problem solving is to do creatively. Okay? Use your own brain, just pencil and paper, okay, and do brainstorming. Okay. So the word brainstorming comes from Alex Osborne, which is just recently in 1953. He produced a book, okay, and he said, look, this is like storm of the brain. Okay, so fortunately, I have this book since I was elementary school, and this is like a very important book for me in my life. Okay, so brainstorming can be done by individual, alone, or by a group. Okay, if it is a group, then between 1 to 6 people will be the ideal group. Yeah? If too many, it's not so nice also. So the purpose is to gather ideas as much as possible with minimum number. So minimum is like 25 ideas. Okay, and the ideas are mixed. No one will claim any credit to himself or herself. And usually there is some kind of facilitator, like the leader of the group and the secretary who will write down all. Okay. What is the theory behind brainstorming? Okay. So, well, this is like the old ways, but the point is there are 2 kinds of thinking. Okay? One is called, let's call it left brain, which is actually do a lot of consideration, judgment, evaluation, versus the right brain, which is the creativity. Okay. Now, the creativity part of your brain is actually very weak and very shy. It's like a timid child. So then, if you want to use your creativity, you need to encourage. You never criticize any idea. Okay. You can point the weakness or disadvantage of any idea only if you can suggest some improvement. Silly ideas, wild ideas, crazy ideas are welcome and actually desirable. So, how to rub your lamp? Okay. You gather ideas simply by writing down the list of ideas. Okay, without thinking, without considering. The most important is the number of ideas, not the quality. So write down any thought, a free flow, so that it come out of your mind without hesitation. If it is in the group, crazy ideas, and the more you laugh in the group, that is the better. Okay. Now focus on to answer on the purpose of the topic that you want to gather. Okay. Now, of course, the purpose of brainstorming must be specific enough to get better, to be more precise and focused. Right. The more focused and well-defined, you can put any constraint if you want. Okay, will produce better ideas and accurate. For example, if you say okay, my purpose of brainstorming is how to get rich. This is very general. Okay. Then improve it. For example, how to improve my company profit. This is more specific, but again, still very general. So if you go down into how to improve productivity of my company, this is a little bit more specific. So, but if you go into more detail, like how to improve productivity of the employees of my company, then this is specific enough. Okay, so when you define the purpose of brainstorming, define it specific enough. Okay, later you will do a brainstorming for each of the 9 business canvas. Okay, now these are the action words that probably will help you to get more ideas from your brainstorming. So you can read by yourself. Okay, these are the list of action words. So again, in Blue Ocean, you need to create action word. Okay, these are the list of action word that you will do. Okay, another method that you can do brainstorming is to choose, instead of so many action words like this, choose only these 7. Yeah, so we call it some scamper. Okay, so question is, what kind of things I want to substitute? What kind of things I want to combine? What kind of things I want to adapt? Or what kind of thing I want to magnify? Is there any way to put it in other use, or eliminate or minify, or you do it rearranging, like reversing and so on? So these are the action word that you can choose if you want to use scamper. So the most important part in brainstorming is positive thinking, okay, full of possibilities. Never criticize. Okay, so you should believe that it is possible. Without believing yourself that it is possible, then you cannot create ideas. Okay, and sometimes, yeah, you need to set really your own time to concentrate, okay, to be relaxed and free, because ideas without consideration about the moral, the ethics, or the critics, okay, or is it possible or not, is not so important. Just ideas, not real. Okay, so you just write down all the things that come out of your mind. Okay, so how to fill up your oil of the lamp, meaning how you will become creative. If you want to become creative, you observe many things carefully and listen carefully to what other people are saying. Yeah? The more you learn from situation, from anything, the more you read, the more you watch, then all of this, what you experience, will actually fill up the oil of your lamp. Okay, you will become more creative. And these are the brainstorming rules. Okay, first is no criticism. The most important rule in brainstorming is no critics. Okay, free willing. Okay, and quantity is important. No question during the session. Okay, and you state the ideas quickly. Okay, and no enlargement if needed. No need to explain. Okay, don't mind if you want to state the obvious, and don't fear repetition. Okay, combine with other ideas. And again, don't fear repetition. After you finish the brainstorming, then you have another session to assess. During the assessment is the one that you can critique. During brainstorming, you cannot criticize. You got it? Okay, so if you are the facilitator, again, your role is to always encourage, okay, always praising, be positive, okay, and stop criticism if someone starts to critique. Okay, So next thing. In Google Classroom, I share with you the book of business model generation. Okay. Which consists of 9 building blocks. Okay. And I also give you the business model canvas, something like this. Yep. So this is in PowerPoint. Okay. That you can use to put just simple. So you can just put here and then change. Can you see it? Okay. So what is that customer segment? Customer segment is the organization that serve one or several customers. Okay. You need to tell who are your customers. Second is the value proposition. Okay. The value proposition, you need to tell, okay, what problems that you want to solve, right? And what you want to satisfy the customer need. Third is the channel. Okay, how are you going to deliver the value proposition? Okay, through communication channel or distribution channel, sales channel to the customers. Fourth is the customer relationship. Okay, so how are you going to establish relationship with your customer for each of the market segment, customer segment. Next is the revenue stream. Okay, the revenue stream, where the revenue stream come from, right? Number 6 is the key resources. What is this? This is the asset required to offer and deliver the previously all of these elements. Next is the key activities. What are the activities that you need to do, okay, to deliver all of this? Next is the key partnership. Okay, what are the outsourced, the resources that is outside the company? Who are your collaborator in this case? Okay. The last one is the cost structure. What are the costs of this business idea? So, any question?
Clear for me.
Hmm?
No, no question.
Yes, Karis.
No question.
I think he said no question, sir.
No question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so if no question, it's your time to discuss in your breakout. How many breakout room do you need? 4 or 5?
4, I think, or 5.
4. Okay.
It's
I
4.
will, okay. I will create 5 and you can choose on your own. Okay, your task before you go to breakout room. Okay, your task is to improve your Blue Ocean. Okay, and then to brainstorm and show your business canvas. Okay, so how many minutes do you need for all of this? And then at the end of the session, you come back So 11. You come back in the main room and then you present.
Yes. Okay.
So I'll give you until what time? (1 o'clock), is it okay?
Yeah, I think
Enough.
it's enough.
Enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so exactly 1 o'clock, come back here.
Yes. All right.
Okay. Okay, go. Yeah, you can select any rooms that you want to join. Huh?
Loh, kok di-record? Kok masih di-record nih?
Bahaya. Makanya. Saya tak kirim ke si Remon.
Oh, ada seri.
Saya tak kasih Remon.
Nah, iku lho.
Nah, dari tadi.
Apa ngasih ngono ya angel iki serius.
Soalnya aku kan nggak download. Nih aku buka di sini nih, macam mana lagi nih hilang.
Iku lho nah.
Nah,
Mana nih? Ah, nih. Langsungnya insert yang text box yang clear.
Apa gak pakai animation apa namanya PPT biasa kan sing PowerPoint lo enak gak sih?
Iya. Oke. Ayo.
dan Jerry lah anak BBT.
Iya. Oh, saya tahu maksud busukku ini. Maksud busuk.
Oke, Sir.
Bosok memang kalian.
Kenapa namaku ganti JJ?
Mana?
Can we just talk later, please?
Iya.
Lamanya buka PowerPoint.
Nah, ini.
Sama aja. Kau nanti tahu minggu depan jam 1 tuh nan present nan di kau nan.
Enggak tak anuin, tak present. Ini kamu yang ngomong.
Kenapa?
Aku share screen.
Kurang ngajar.
Tapi tadi ngomong apa? Nggak di komentar.
Enggak ada komen.
Cuma dibaca aja.
Oh, cuma presentasi semua.
Oh.
Apa nih?
Oh ya, aku.
Kenapa nggak key activities value proposition?
Sama aja nih atas bawah.
Come on, turn the radio on. It's Friday night.
Bagaimana kak contohnya saya lihat dulu nah. Lupa maka value proposition.
Lupa maka.
Saya ingat dulu yang kayak ini Ji, 5 porter.
Iya, ada kayak problem, gain, pain.
Harus sih. Aku ingetnya ya bener.
Saya ingat cuma ini yang kayak kotak bulat.
Iya.
Terus yang kita masukin mana yang gain creators?
Ya lega pain begini tok ae sih pain kita kan pain apa namanya sing pilih susah milih baju.
Pain and gain only is fine.
Oh, oke, Sir.
Oke.
Oh.
Saya bikinkan di mana jadinya kita taruh nih?
Di value preposition.
Value proposition isinya pain and gain aja kan.
Saya.
Pain. Pain.
Nah, terus apa nah kita isi lagi?
Pain and gain.
Ini buat customer-nya kita dulu atau kita bagiannya kita dulu?
Customer-nya deh harusnya.
Oh iya, kan?
Oh,
Karena ada 2 sisi.
nggak tahu sih.
Ya,
Kayaknya yang kiri ya.
dari
Kayaknya
customer.
kita dulu yo, creator.
Dari customer dulu coba.
Oh, customer. Oke. Apa ya? Pin-nya dia.
Customer segment itu.
Take so much time to choose clothes. Hard to find the location of the clothes.
Kecilin aja fontnya supaya bisa cukup.
Blok nah.
Langsung minus.
So John Putri. What happened? This room is empty.
Halo, Sir.
Hai.
Wait. Business model canvas. Kalau kita mau ambil nomor 1, key partners nih apa ya? I forgot. Sorry.
Collaboration-nya.
Oh, collaboration ya, Sir.
Hmm.
Oh, gampang kalau key partners ya berarti farmers. Terus ya apa?
Local coffee house.
Local coffee maker apa segala. Key
Yes.
activities ya. Key activities is what the AI do ya, Sir. Yes. Key activities.
Aktivitasmu apa sebagai bisnis?
Oh, we find no. We super classified the coffee.
Nah, kita
Oh, ya.
we match the customers to the buyer.
Are you going to make a software? Or are you going to just do collaborations? Or what are the key activities?
So
I think this is the most important.
basically, we actually want to do this, sir, for now gitu, because ini kalau for this one itu ada link to the entrepreneurship class, so it will be like you hitting 2 birds with 1 stone, something like that. Yeah.
So think about what are the activities that you are going to make.
Value proposition, save time. Ya, kan save time ya. Jadi kalau petani tanya sama, misalnya kayak aku bayar gitu, aku mau cari kopi terus kayak rasanya gini kan, petani kan kadang nggak ngerti, dia jualnya cuma kopi ya aku ada kopi gitu aja gitu.
Jadi kayak let me
Ya nggak sih, like that ya.
You can copy and paste the text.
Ya sih.
Can you please do that?
Yo, tak download. Wait. Oh, ini moment di kamera bisa main.
Actually, if all of you collaborate in one. So, for example,
let's just use Google Slides.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Can you open this in Google Slides? Bisa nggak ya? Bisa buka EPT di Google nggak? Bisa ya harusnya.
I think you can.
Kamu upload dulu.
You need to upload first, ya.
Ah, oke.
Atau bentuk apa? Picture ya? Or boxes?
No, ini boxes.
Oke.
Bisa ini, bisa di.
Oke, I see.
Oh my god. Yahoo virus. Apa? Ya pokoknya kayak gitu lah. Kadang-kadang kalau pasang kayak gitu berarti ada bug. Google Slides. Aduh, upload, import,
Yes.
upload this. Ini apa namanya bisnis model?
Business Canvas.
Oke. Keep original. 1, 2, 3 import slide. Okay.
Okay, perfect. So then you collaborate.
You can share the link, Nis.
Yeah.
I
Share.
will leave the room.
Share.
Go to record room. Okay. You can go to, you can upload the slide into Google Slide, and then you can collaborate there.
Sorry, sir. Google Slide. We
Yes.
create a PowerPoint.
Yeah. The PowerPoint of Business Canvas.
This.
Then you upload it to Google Drive or Google Slide, and then you can share with your group mate. After that, you can collaborate. So, for example, there are 9 components there, right? So you assign yourself, I will do this. For example, you do customer segment, value proposition, and then also will do the cost, for example. It's up to you. Okay. Share the links and try to do it so that we can finish on time.
Hazel, I've shared it with you. Yeah.
Okay.
Internet atau apa tuh?
Oh.
Pasti kita kan kayak artificial intelligence-nya kan ditaruh di gadget gitu toh. Jadi kayak HP mau bisa
Iya.
toh, kayak Siri gitu loh. Berarti harusnya sama apa namanya?
Google.
Iya kayak Google
Oh.
atau yang kayak yang pintar gitu, smart apa?
Google buat Google Calendar.
Iya, harusnya sih ngono-ngono sih harusnya.
The key partner is the one that you can actually contact them and will really do cooperation with you.
Oh.
Are we gonna make this real?
Yes, you have to make this real. This is your task for the semester.
Oh my god. Wow, the pressure is real.
The pressure is real. This is group project. You will create a real startup, not just discussion. Okay.
But
Okay, all right.
Wow.
Wow.
Google Calendar.
but I think we can yo.
Kalau Google Calendar kayaknya Google dia tidak sih, dia mendorong
Apa mana ya?
Anu,
BMKG.
education.
Kayak kemarin kita yang location itu loh disambungin ke itu apa pakai apa itu MIP.
API gitu.
API kayak gitu-gitu.
Apa ya? Aku lupa. Pokoknya bisa nggak sih weather juga pakai API?
Oh iya, weather
Okay.
forecast.
Yes, you
weather
can.
forecast.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
If you upload the business canvas to Google Slide and then assign to everyone, right? So one will do the key partner, the other will do key activities. So,
Yeah,
can
we
finish
just
it on
want
time.
Shannon to write it all down. So
They go answer. That's why they asked me to do it in PowerPoint. I'm just gonna talk and then I will type it. Nggak apa, it's okay.
yeah.
Lanjut dulu ya ke yang lain, karena yang lain sambil pikir loh.
Ini
Kayak
tadi
nggak
yang
sih,
weather
Jen.
forecast nggak jadi.
Sabar. Wait. Jadilah water forecast itu.
Ayo.
Weather forecast itu tapi siapa yang
BMKG
Nah.
Jen, di Indo.
Weather forecast company. Nggak tahu ya.
Weather
BMKG.
forecast, you can go to weather.com and get the
Oh,
from there. Or
I
BMKG.
think it's also possible.
harusnya yang anu deh forecast. Harusnya yang general enggak sih? Jadi kayak misalnya dia pergi ke
Iya.
tempat-tempat yang tidak di cover BMKG bisa juga.
Iya, nek BMKG itu man locally Indo sih.
Iya.
Key activities-nya expansion, brand network expansion tuh.
Iya, harus sih.
Wih, kok nggak rasa key partner saya juga kita harus kerja sama itu loh kayak brand baju begitu loh kan kalau siapa tahu dia nggak ada
Oh
kayak
iya.
kayak dia nggak punya baju summer baru nanti panas sekali dia harus pakai tank top baru dia punya tank top.
Iya.
Lah ya
Jadi-
berarti
Retail company.
Iya.
Retail clothing.
Clothing brand nggak sih jadi
Brand.
Very nice.
What else, yo?
apa lagi ya? Ini juga harus
brand network expansion.
Iya, data analytics juga nggak sih?
Ya.
Terus
ini juga harusnya research and development sih
ya
sebenarnya.
research baju, research anyway.
R&D.
Third one. You can put your slide, the business canvas slide into Google Slide, and then you can share so that you can collaborate together.
Oh yes, currently using the Google Slides.
You're using Google Slides.
Okay. Okay, so let's give you a chance to present your business canvas again. And this time you can ask to each other. You can ask other group also. Okay, go. Who will present first? Oh, Sanen. You want to present first?
Okay, sure. All right. Wait a moment. Let me share my screen. Is it already
Yep.
showing? Okay. Okay, this is my group business model canvas. So our key partners will be investor for sure, and then we're gonna work together with Google Calendar and then BMKG for the weather forecast, but it's maybe on local, like this region only, and then clothing brand. Since they're gonna give suggestions, right, about what clothes should be used with this kind of weather, with that kind of weather. So probably they don't gonna have the exact model that the AI suggests. So that's why we need clothing brand.
Yeah, but we don't know for sure which one of brand we will make
fine.
for now.
Yes, and then the key activities will be brand network expansion, and then there is research and development. After that, there is data analytics to know what to use with calculations, weather, and other things. And then there is partnership development with clothing brand, of course. And then for the key resource, there is an online community for people who like fashion and then have maybe they have something on their skin like they don't like to use, you can see, they can give suggestions or what to do like that. And then there is an app, and then there is platform, and then there is employees, and then internal data analytics. And then for the value propositions, since it's hard for the customers to find the location of the clothes, like if you put it in the wardrobe and then later after weeks you don't know where is it, right? And it's gonna be time consuming, and then it's hard to determine the style, and then you're gonna have the same outfit over and over again if you just buy things you like, right? And don't consider other variable.
Yeah, and in conclusion, the value that we propose is creative outlet for the customer.
And it's better for customers since it's time efficient to choose the clothes, and then they can try any different style, and then they don't have to think about the weathers, or they have maybe they have some wounds and then they cannot use
a certain style.
Yes, a certain style. And then customer relationships, it will be customer service, and then the apps itself gonna be easy to use, and then there is a loyalty that we're gonna help them, and of course it will come to they trust us, come back again, things like that. And then the channels will be any device, to work in any device since it's an app, and then word of mouth, and then there is of course social media and online advertisement. While for the customer segment, since it's not gonna work only in Indonesia, perhaps we can develop it into something bigger. So there is a weather difference, right, in here and in other continents, right? Or geographically saying, or regional things. Summer here or summer in Europe is different, right? And then it's for the shoppers, of course, who likes to buy.
Shop.
Yes, who likes to buy stuff. And then trendsetters and digital native and fashionista, like up-to-date stuff.
Yeah.
And then for the cost structure, we're gonna have productions, of course, and then R&D, marketing, and payment processing fees. Since it's gonna be subscription later for the revenue, and then there is commission fee, and then there is a product placement, since they can and put their, if like Uniqlo, and then we can put Uniqlo brand or new clothes upcoming seasons in the apps like that. And then there is a sponsorship and partnership too for the revenue.
What is the meaning of partnership that can give you revenue?
Maybe if we have a partnership with clothing brand, for example, Zara, then the clothes that the app's going to give mostly can be Zara clothing.
Maybe Zara can give lucky 10% who use the app. Yeah, discount, or they get free clothes, and then if they use the app, since the app is going to have partnership with Zara.
Yep.
So why the payment processing is a fee in the cost rather than in the revenue? Because you pay the payment processing to the bank. Is it?
Which one?
The cost structure number 4.
Maybe since we're gonna use like Linktree, we're gonna use like OVO, Shopee Pay to can be paid to us, right? In that kind of
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so this is excellent. Okay, so then you need to decide which one is the priority that you need to demonstrate that you will make it this semester. Of course, you cannot do all, right? But at least some demonstration to the class or to the potential customers.
Yeah. The closest I think the calendar one. So maybe we can show the clothes based on weather. Yeah, if it's raining, then maybe we can propose the clothes for a close, so you don't get rain on, or when the weather is hot, maybe using short clothes.
So in that case, the customer will picture their own clothes, right? Is that
Yeah.
right? In the beginning, they will picture their own clothes, and then they will organize to put this cloth is where and that, and then
Yeah.
some kind of activities. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, and then based on the activities, then you suggest something.
Yes.
Okay, good. And then again, the next external factor is the weather. Based on the weather, then your app will suggest something.
Yeah.
Okay. And where is the AI there?
I think the AI was used when someone like Gigi cannot determine what's close to you, so it determined for us based on the weather and
Where is
also
the data? Where is the data that you will use to develop the AI?
The data may be the clothes from the picture that you take in the
Maybe
closet.
we can put the seasonal clothes from Sarah, and every time they put out new season for winter, summer, and we can see, right, they wearing shorts.
Okay. So, okay, no problem. You just do it. Okay. Probably after you learn a little bit about the machine learning, you will start to think differently. That is fine. Okay. Okay, good. So next group, who will present?
I think my group can present next.
Cool, Ivan.
Yes, my group, yes. Give me 1 second. Okay. Can you see the screen? Okay, so our business key activities actually match us the customers with the coffee characteristics they desired. So in the AI, we will have like a classification. So the customer will be required to fulfill their desire, like they want it their coffee hot or cold. They want it using an espresso machine or like the V60 machines. And then how do they like their coffee? Do they like it with acidity, or they like it no acidity, something like that. So using that data, we can actually match the customer with the coffee they actually desired. And then our key partners will be the coffee shop, like the we are targeting coffee shop like Redback, Philip Coffee, and then Tanah Merah, not like the big chain like Starbucks. So it is like in the middle class. And then we will we might actually need an investor. So that's the second key partners. And then we also need partnership with GoSend or not. So it doesn't really matter, because like we will need GoSend to send our product from the to the customer. Like we are online based, so we will have no cost in the building cost. And then we don't actually produce our own coffee. We will need the partnership from the coffee house, so we will not having any inventory or production costs. So basically our cost will actually on the website developing itself. And then the value proposition Yeah, so the problem here is that people actually they in Surabaya mainly because it is hard to find the variety of coffee. Yes, you can find like local brands and then local origins, but still it's still hard to find like the type of coffee around the world. So what we are trying to give is that the variety of coffee and like having to know your coffee itself, like that gives you a kind of uniqueness, right? Like this, oh, this is my type of coffee, that give you the knowledge of this is what I really want. So that's the gain. And then it is really accessible because it's online. So basically everyone with an internet connections and a device can access our product. And then we actually give a different variety of coffee. And then our customer segmentations will be age between 20 to 60, because in that age people actually have the income to pay the machine and everything, because we are actually selling not instant coffee, but coffee that actually need to be brewed. So for those people who actually brew their own coffee. And then yes, the channels will be a website. We will have a website, and then word of mouth, and also social media like Instagram and Facebook. Our revenue stream will from the subscription. So after they found their desired coffee, they actually can like have it subscribed for each month or just buying one. So we will have the price for most of the type coffee with the same prices. So from different venture, we will have the same prices, and from that different price, we will gain our commission. And another revenue stream is the partnership. So like the coffee shop who wants to join us, they will actually need to pay us to get into the website. Like that.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't get it. When you said the key partner is coffee shop, so and you said you don't have a coffee, actually. So what happened if the type of coffee that the customer want is not available locally from the coffee shop in that city?
Oh, wait, I'm confused with the question.
Okay, suppose you are in another city, say city A, like in Bali, so you're in Lombok, okay, and the coffee shop is only available in Surabaya.
Oh, I see. So I think we can actually like use GNA and some sort of transportation
just
company.
to drink coffee.
Well, yeah. I think the cost will not be that much, because yeah, I think it's not that much the cost.
Or you want to redefine it first, probably, because your problem is depending on the coffee shop, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then you probably want to focus on certain city that already have established coffee shop first.
Oh, I see. So like the customer segmentation, we want to focus on that one city.
Like Jakarta or Surabaya or Medan.
I see. Okay, I think Surabaya is more possible.
Right. So what is your advantage compared to Corsair? Only the AI practically.
Yes, like, well, basically like this is like the MBTI test. So I believe like everyone want to know their MBTI test. So that gives them the curiosity of what kind of coffee is suitable for them. That curiosity, I think that curiosity actually leads, it is a powerful tool, I think.
Okay, so which one you will make this semester within the next few months before December? You need to demonstrate to the kind of investor.
I think in the best shot, we might actually like have the quiz working well.
Quiz.
TAI, that's like the classification and stuff.
Okay, so then they can test your system, right? At
Yes.
least.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Who's next? Who's next? Coffee finished the job. Group A. Who is that? Group A. Group A. There's someone. Putu.
Yes, sir.
Oh no, it's not Putu. Sanen is already Group A. So who did not present yet? Ivan. Ivan, it's your turn.
I think it's my group B.
Group B, okay. Group B.
Okay, I'll present my screen.
Raymond.
Yeah. Okay, so our business is the job fair. So the people who wants to get a job, they can just upload their CV to the website or the app, and then the companies there can and then the AI can just pick the suitable company for them, and then after that the company would pick manually for themselves. And then okay, so for the first one, the key partners, the first one is Kampus Merdeka, because nowadays there are a lot of opportunities there, like magang and so on. And then so we can have the database for each companies and for the universities. And then for the next one is the Dinas Ketenagakerjaan RI, because we want to know the population of the undergraduates and so on. And then for IT companies, yeah, because we need a collaboration with some IT companies to develop our web. And the next one is big companies who need recruits. So these ones, I think we can have a collaboration with big companies like Astra and so on, so that they would enter our website to have to hire new recruits. And then the next one is, of course, universities graduates. And then the next one is key activities. For key activities, of course, the key activities from the recruits can find jobs relatively easy. Recruits, because
I think you're
because
Raymond, I cannot hear you.
okay, sorry. Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, please continue.
Okay, hello.
Please continue.
Okay. Now. Okay, so the new recruits, since it is very hard to
Can anyone hear him or only me?
No, sir.
Find the most suitable one.
Okay. Yes. You can try again, Raymond.
your mic is off.
Raymond,
Okay, sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, and then for the key resources, there are some of them, patent, copyrights, and so on. And then for value proposition, because the hardest one is to find our we can change the public's eye about the image of job seeking, because job seeking seems so hard, right? And we want to change the public image of it is not that hard if we know if we can find the suitable platform. And then the next one is customer relationship. We want to better our user experience to keep loyal use our platform. And then for channels, there are website
Can anyone from your group help? Probably in the presentation. Raymond. I think there is a technical problems in Raymond's Raymond is group B, right? Who is
So
it?
I think I will.
Michael, yeah, Michael Anjaya.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
I think for the channels will be on website and also on mobile app and also in social media.
Okay, so I think the main problem here is actually the proposition. So there are so many websites similar already. For example, LinkedIn or what is that? There are so many larger than you, right? Having the same business idea. So what make you stand compared to them? Michael or Raymond? Who is your group? Kevin?
Maybe unlike any other website like LinkedIn, in LinkedIn, anyone can register the account, but what makes us different is we have our own filter that can filter the inappropriate candidates. I mean, the one that only applies but didn't meet the requirements, as when we have our filter, when we found out the account is not, maybe it's not valid or maybe not meeting the requirements, it will be banned, and the account will be only filled by appropriate candidates.
Yeah, I think I can add something.
Okay,
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
It's very laggy here. Sorry, sir. So, I think what makes us different is that a lot of websites only like only provide the kinds of jobs that we can enter, but in our web, it is like for me, if I can, I would just make a CV and then I can upload it into the website, and then the AI will just filter the CV to match the suitable companies. So if company A wants a person that is really agile or active, or they need some they need an AI expert and so on, and the person can just can be what can I say? Yeah, the person can just be one of the candidates of the one of our differences than the others, because the others are only provide the job.
Okay. You can try, no problem. Okay. If you want to change along the way, that is fine. But at this point, this is your topic, and then again you can try. Okay. Our last presenter, who is that? Ivan and Hazel. Hazel, where are you?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So go.
I think Ian Ivan hasn't finished it yet, but
Whatever you finish, you present it. No problem.
sorry, sir, but the canvas of the idea hasn't been made.
Oh. Okay. Then you present it special to me, okay? I will you make a schedule that when you're going to present. Is that okay?
I will try to communicate and coordinate with the other members.
Okay, good. Thank you very much then for today. For next week, we will discuss about data pre-processing. Okay, please check in your Google Classroom. Yes, there is a slide about data pre-processing, so you can read first before the class. Okay, thank you very much. So,
Guys,
bye-bye.
Let me, no, I want to share the QR code. For the
Okay.
iPad. Yeah.
Okay, Kanis, go.
Wait. Is it visible?
Yes.
Okay, sure. Okay.
Okay, done. Thank you.
Thank you.
all.